Oh, nobody cares about men's mental health. Men don't care about men's mental health. I would argue women care more about men's mental health because we want y'all to be okay so you stop doing fucked up shit to us.
Hello. Men that are conscious about their mental health, men that have taken their past traumas and childhood traumas and made that active decision to heal or taken the steps to try to heal are top tier men. I'm talking, these men couldn't be more attractive if they tried. There is a disgusting stigma around men and mental health that needs to cease expeditiously. Going to therapy, talking to someone, doing any of the methods required to heal doesn't make you weak. If anything, it makes you one of the strongest people on this earth. I'd go as far as to say that mental health is 10,000 times more important than physical health. At a young age, men are taught to not show emotion, protect, provide, don't be weak. And imagine telling a human being not to show or feel human emotions. Now where the f*** do they do that at? As a man, the world is expecting you to be strong, but you can't be strong when you have a weak mind. Sometimes the things we go through can't be handled all on our own, and that's okay. And ladies, why is having a healthy mind not a requirement when dating? How long ago did you get tested? How long has it been since you talked to that lady? Do we need to go again? Alice 2022, and with all the resources and education that's out there, we are no longer accepting, this is just how I am. This is just how I was raised. Okay, well, did you want to change that about yourself? No? Well, then I need you to do all that far the fuck away from me, okay? No, you may not bring all your anger, bitterness, and resentment from past relationships over here. Wait, let me check. There's just no room for it. What you've been through and how you were raised is not an excuse to continue to be toxic to yourself and to those around you. But men, please know that there are women out here that cannot wait till you start on your healing journey, and that will be with you every step of the way, as long as you are actively showing effort. Men are human too, and men's mental health matters. Thank you.
Let's talk about the Tubi commercial. As I'm sure many of you are aware, during the Super Bowl, Tubi aired a 15-second commercial where it appeared that the commercial break was over and the Super Bowl resumed, only to exit out and open the Tubi app. Since Sunday, I've heard multiple stories of fathers screaming at their children, saying it's their fault that the channel was changed, bartenders getting drinks thrown at their face, and boyfriends punching holes in their wall, just to name a few. Several studies have shown that there is a direct correlation between sporting events and an increase in domestic violence reports. For example, in England, when their national team loses, there is a 38% increase, and when they win, there's a 26% increase. A study conducted in Alberta, Canada, showed that the domestic violence hotline had a 15% increase in calls during major sporting events. And in the US, looking at 900 NFL games over 11 years, there was a 10% increase in cities where their local team lost. It's also very important to note that nearly half of all domestic violence goes unreported. The Tubi Super Bowl commercial was intended to be a joke, but it caused violence all over the country for those 15 seconds that it aired. And I'm not saying that Tubi is to blame, but everyone that has lived in a house with an angry man knows that a 15-second joke is all it takes.